So it's Rock 102 Pot of Gold Festival, and so graciously hanging out in the tour bus with Kongos. Got Dylan and Danny here. Guys, first of all, thanks for doing the interview today.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So, South African by birth, but Arizona natives, kind of, for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, we've been in Arizona longer than anywhere, so I'd say this is home for us.
Yeah, Danny was actually born in South Africa. I was born in London, but we grew up in South Africa and then moved to Phoenix, pretty young.
So is this like a homecoming for you guys then, being here playing Tempe Beach Park?
Totally, it is, yeah. We've been looking forward to this. It's basically ending our U.S. tour. We did our last headline show in L.A. last night, and then this is the final thing, and we go to South America for a bit, and then we're done for a while.
And now you guys are also former Sun Devils too, from what I've read, yeah?
Not us two, yeah.
Not us two, yeah. You got us, the two that didn't go to college, and the other two are former Sun Devil dropouts.
This interview would be so much more intellectual with the college dropouts if they were here.
Well, I mean, my follow-up question, and you guys can comment on this as well, would be ASU was just recently ranked #1 school in the nation for STDs.
Oh.
So I was going to say, was that rampant while you guys were, when your brothers were there, I'm sure you visited them when they were on campus, when they were going to parties.
Actually, I was 7 years younger than my oldest brother, so I wasn't going to too many college parties when I was 13, yeah.
12, whatever it was. Honestly, they were there for under a year. They did the music program. I think they were there for like a year, and then they dropped out. So we didn't really see too much of that. But I had all my friends that went to ASU and went to those parties, and I can't speak for the STDs because
I've invested in penicillin, but,
Okay, so born in London, born in South Africa, do you guys get, whether it's on the road or from fans, oh, you're from London, are you from South Africa, do you know insert name here? Do you know my friend Bob? Have you ever run into Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You get that in every country there, especially South Africa and America.
Yeah.
Say the Americans say, do you know so-and-so, and the South Africans say, do you know some celebrity? And we're like, nope, 300 million people.
So to follow that up with the stereotypical American question, do you know the other, a bigger South African actor? Are you guys friends with the boys from Seether?
Yeah, we know them. We've met them, I think, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we've met a few of them a couple times, but not, I wouldn't say we're friends. Don't know each other well enough, but
we have the same agent.
Yeah, we have the same agent for Europe and South Africa.
That's how we met our agent. Is he was Seether was playing the same festival, and he stuck around for our set.
See, I've got a good Sean Morgan story. I used to live in Poughkeepsie, New York. I don't know if you guys have played up there or not. It's like upstate, about an hour outside the city. And Seether and it was Finger 11. We're supposed to be playing the Civic Center in that area. And so I'm sitting at this kind of a dumpy bar. It's not bad, but it's not great. And there's a karaoke night going on. So sitting there having some beers, mind my own business. And all of a sudden, some guy just starts killing Pearl Jam's Black. Like, better than your average karaoke voice should be. And, kind of starts weaseling his way through the crowd. And it's Sean Morgan from Seether. And, being in radio and being kind of the music fanboy that I am, it was kind of like, okay, play it cool. Just play it cool. Play it cool. Don't, and I think I made a reference like, hey, man, gonna sing Careless Whisper tonight, huh? And he was like, yeah, dude, sweet. All right, I'm going this way. Do you guys, when you're out on the road, if you're out and about at a bar or pub or whatever, do you use your superpowers, just to mess with people? Are you out there, you go play an open mic night randomly and don't tell people who you are?
We haven't really done that, but there have been some funny instances where, like, we were at a bar and I think it was our waitress in Saskatoon, Canada, and we were there. Actually, it was the 4th of July. And the power went out, and she started playing. She's like, all right, she was trying to make us feel better, so she started playing us music from her iPhone, and she started playing Come With Me Now. And we thought it was a joke. We thought she recognized us, and that's why she was playing it. And so, but it turns out she didn't recognize us. She just liked the song. And so we just ripped on ourselves. We're like, this band sucks. Like, why are you playing this band? The song's so overplayed. I heard they're a bunch of assholes too, and it just went on and on. And then she saw that we all had, like, our backstage laminates, and we put one on for the table for her, and she's like, if you guys hate them so much, how come you have their stickers? And like, it took we were trying to play a joke on her because we were going to give her passes to the show that night, and it took forever, and we're just like, we're Kongos, you can come to the show tonight if you want.
We gave up on the joke.
It's like, okay, we were trying to be funny just here. Just come hang out and enjoy. Just, and you're not getting backstage anymore, but you can get in. We'll let you in the room. So this is the last stop, according to the website, on the tour. And you said you're heading back overseas for the next part?
We go to South America
On Monday.
On Monday, and then that's for a couple weeks, and then we have something April 3rd, I think, and then we're done for a little while. Try to record the next album.
Okay, and what's the recording process for you guys? Is everything locked and loaded kind of right now, just a little fine-tuning, or you just go in and see what magic comes out when everybody plugs in?
No, I definitely wouldn't say everything's locked and loaded. We've written a lot and we've demoed a lot, so we've got all the material, but for us, the long part is the recording, is the final production of the record. So, yeah, it'll be a while.
And being that you're all brothers, I mean, how does that influence the process? Because sometimes, you look at a Motley Crue, it's a business at that point. I mean, is it just a family business now that it's all in the family, or is there still the love and the passion behind it? You guys are going to fight over, no, I like that riff, that's staying in the song, man.
Yeah, definitely. We've been doing this for 12 years, but we're still pretty young at it. We're still early on in our careers. This will be album number 3. We're not at album number 7 and just trying to get a paycheck, basically.
Right.
No, we're really, really excited about the next album. It's going to be different from what we've ever done, and we've been playing some of the songs live, so we're looking forward to getting in the studio. It's really collaborative. We all write, and we all,
And we haven't burnt out touring like the Motley Crues of the world. I mean, they did everything at a faster pace.
Yeah. My next question would be, how many farewell tours, when you guys are towards the end of it, how many farewell tours will Kongos go on? Because it seems like every time a Motley Crue or a Scorpions or a Kiss or an Aerosmith
join the Cher farewell tour. No, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever play those marketing games.
Because I think I've seen Kiss now on like 5 farewell tours, and it's like, I should get reimbursed for the previous 4, because I bought those thinking, last chance to see him.
Yeah.
When would the next time we might be seeing you guys down in Tucson? Because I'm new to KFMA. I just got hired back in November, but I know you guys have been involved in KFMA Day. You've been involved in Fall Balls. It sounds weird saying it that way, doesn't it? But are there any plans once you guys are done with South America, or is this once the new album's out, we'll probably be seeing you in our neck of the woods?
Our main priority is the new album, and then we're doing little like we're doing Summerfest in Milwaukee, and other stuff I'm sure will pop up, but no heavy touring for I don't know when till, but yeah.
Yeah, this summer from basically April through September, October, we're going to be focusing on recording the new album. Just some radio festivals, some like corporates, maybe no more than like 2 shows a month, basically, for the next few months. We want to get the next album out as soon as we can, basically.
Yeah. We'll do a couple corporate shows to pay for lights on the next tour.
Having said that, we will see you guys in Tucson, again, at some point. Yeah.
Good. That's something we're looking forward to down there. And now, so you basically roll out from here and you're heading to South America. Are there any bands that you've checked out so far at the festival today that you were looking forward to see, or are there bands you want to see?
And to be honest, yes, there are bands I want to see, but I woke up not too long ago. We're all sick. We're all, one person gets sick on the bus and everybody gets sick. So,
well, I want to thank you for inviting me into this environment. Also, but
I heard you coughing, Neil. I think you've had it. It's probably going away.
It's through my system. I have the antibodies.
Actually, we played a show with Dirty Heads in Sayulita, Mexico, and that was a lot of fun. So it'd be cool to catch them. And then who's? I've never seen what's his name? Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Now, we're Dirty Heads. Did you guys all get sick from that show in Mexico? Because I interviewed them earlier today, so I'm just like dancing around all the contagious bands.
No, that was a couple months ago. I think. Where did we get sick? Detroit. Sounds about right. Yeah.
Even if not, if you said it, people would believe it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Where's your favorite city to play? Let's narrow it down in the U.S.
Detroit. No, actually, Detroit is great. It's one of the best places.
Our best, I say, on this tour that we did, our 2 of our best shows were, well, for us, the highlight of the tour was Montreal in Canada.
I'd say actually the Wilton was.
The Wilton, yeah, LA was very surprising. But then, I don't know, Denver, we did 2 nights, and that Denver's probably our biggest city in America for us.
Yeah, but we had high expectations for those. I think we had lower expectations for LA. We've generally found it harder. They're kind of a little more reserved, and every show you can think of goes through there, so they're not easily impressed and stuff like that. But there was a great energy there.
And what was it? Because you guys, your music is featured in advertising all the time. First time you heard a Kongos song being used to market something on television, was it cool, or was it just like, okay, cool, it's about time they're using our stuff?
The first
I immediately
time was,
went out and bought whatever they were selling.
I think the first time was actually the trailer for a French movie called Holy Motors, and that was pretty cool because it was this cool artsy film, and the trailer worked, or the music worked perfectly with it. We've turned down a number of uncool products for the song, and for the most part when we've licensed the song for either a commercial or TV, it's been relatively cool. Like they've been trailers or sports or this and that. Like there hasn't been that many things where we're like, oh, you know.
I've generally liked it. Eva Mendes was in that movie. That was nice. And then Sam Elliott, the guy from The Big Lebowski, narrated the song was used in a Dodge commercial, and that was pretty cool to hear Sam Elliott. There's a man, you know.
Can you give any clues as to what were some of the products that you're like, nah, we'll pass? You don't have to give brand names, but what did they do?
I could say they were pretty cheesy.
Okay.
That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
I mean, like,
One of them was pretty cheesy.
yeah, it was really cheesy. I don't know. It wasn't for the upper crust. You know what I mean?
Well, it's good to see that you guys, not everything's for sale. See, I'm from the school of thought where it's kind of like F-punk rock ethics. If you have a paycheck and you want to give it to me and it cashes, I'm good. But then again, I'm not at the level of Kongos. Someday I'll be there.
We're pretty close to that, but then we're not very moral or very precious about our music. It's more about a long-term thinking about how we want to be perceived as a
want to ruin
band.
a song. We like the song. Do we want the song to be thought of? We don't want the song to be ruined by whatever it's.
Right. You don't want like Bob's House of Plungers to be what everybody thinks of when they hear "Come With Me Now" or "Only Joking." Okay, fair enough. Well, Dylan and Danny, I'm gonna let you guys rest up, and I'm gonna go take some penicillin back at the tent. Hopefully.
What are you implying we did on the
Well, I don't know what kind of sickness. No one got specific.
No one went to ASU, and well,
You're right down the road. You can see
I
ASU.
think San Diego invented airborne gonorrhea. It's San Diego State. Yeah.
that's a fact.
That's a real thing.
That's a thing.
Airborne gonorrhea.
All right, never going to San Diego then. But guys, I just want to thank you for taking the time out of your day today before you head on stage, and thank you for the interview. Appreciate it. It's Rock 102.